on with a reach of 4. And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
People are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. They ring the bell, and here we go. That jab doesn't score. Swing and a miss for that jab. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
Todd, I love theaters for all these reasons. You can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint is such a good weapon. Crawford is dazed. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest, so the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Swing and a miss with the jab. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Caution being thrown to the wind. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Missing with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good work, that's it. Good. Just get your breath back. Good work. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Set him up, but you take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Down the middle. Listen. Great work.
And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Misses with the straight left. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How'd you deal with this? You gotta hope they went out of steam.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They're both trying for a knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Suck it up, breathe. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in it? Listen, you're not tired. You think you're tired, but you're not tired. You've done so much. You're not tired at all.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're not thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pick.
Step back for just a moment. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And that straight got him.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
No rest for the weary. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Suck it up, breathe. You're not tired, you've done so much work. You're not tired. You're acting like you're tired, you're thinking you're tired. How many rounds? You're acting like you're tired, you're thinking you're tired. How many rounds do we spar at the gym? How much work have you put in at the gym? All your training you've done, all your sacrifices you've done, come on. Oh, and just boxing. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out. And go out there and just box him. Don't be stupid. And get your breath back, and then we'll go again the round after. Don't worry about it. Stay put round. Go out.
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Score with that jab. I like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this people say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's bombs away. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident, comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on.
You don't feel good?
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He just misses with that jab. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Beautiful counter shot. This round could go either way. Oh my word! This. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take... Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such handskip, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Trying to land that jab. If someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. And they figure out the combination to this set.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Couldn't land that jab. We'd like to see more jabs. One punch could change anything when these very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Can't land that jab. Real good back and forth between these two fighters. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
there's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything.
An upset here as Alvarez goes down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the... I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5 foot 7 inches tall with a reach of 74 inches. Up against them, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Saul.
This battle.
So much hype surrounding this. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Insane action. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. This fight has a real good flow to it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He misses with that jab. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That counter punch, a very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you better make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Just when you thought you'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He misses with that straight left. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That big hook doesn't land. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. Halfway through the round, I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They are giving us a high tempo. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until he
Can you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no... He's back on his feet, but at some point, you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a... The Pound King, Canelo is down. And you can see here his face basically melt. Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got a big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gut.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this final 10 seconds here? And this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Just walk behind the jab and then get your shots. Confidence is going to be stretching out his back standing out. Keep whacking into the body. Just keep on top of him. Don't let him back him in the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body. Every time he takes a big deep breath, bouncing his fight is so important now.
And there's the bell to start the round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can he do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And he just missed with that left jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That uppercut just missed. Some nice exchanges from both men in this one. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one's just do anything out of turn.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Down goes Crawford. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it.